Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to yet another special cast of The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, The Rise of the Witch King Patch 2.02 version 7. Today's cast of the September 2018 Stonewain Valley tournament will be Game 1 of the second bracket in the opening round. Our contenders today will be starting in the back eastern corner, or back eastern side, actually. It's going to be BraBox spawning in as men, and it looks like he has gone for banners there. He's going to be supporting his ally there, Dark, also known as Solas. He is apparently going to get excavations on his fort there. An odd start, you would think, for a Stonewain Valley map. Their opponents across the canyon, or the valley, are going to be Dan, spawning as Goblins, going to be Royal Purple. I forgot to mention the colors of the other two. Also known as Dani. And his ally, the one who's supporting him, is going to be MattysMirks himself as Elves. He's going to be the royal green. You have Solas in the orange and BraBox in the light blue. One of my personal favorite colors, although light green is my favorite color. And out comes Theoden for BraBox. You have alerts now out for Solas is going to start working on this troll to get a level off of it. It looks like you have Azog and then Gorkul out. Finally, we got the old duo from 2.01 coming out in the 2.02 tournament. You have Legolas now coming out from MattysMirks. A good choice on a 4K game, as you do want as elves. If you're going, especially if you're MattysMirks, you're going to want your mercs, and you want range here to help support that. Theoden is going to be going for the single fire in the middle. Meanwhile, you have Boromir out for BraBox. Looks like Bryden is signaling for, or Dani. Excuse me, I was calling him Dani earlier when I was looking at this, but now I can't stop calling him Bryden. Dani was signaling to MattysMirks that Theoden is out, perhaps that they're taking the single fire in the middle. Boromir looking to maybe get a level off of this troll. Theoden, I think, is going to go help and possibly help get a level off of that as well. Excuse me, had a burp there. There is Lurch out now up to level 2 after taking out that troll there. You got Azog is going to start healing up. He's up to level 2 now. And there's Gorkul up to level 2. He also has that Skull Totem ability, which basically is a much smaller version of the Tainland. It's a very powerful ability to have. If you target it down, it will remove the ability, but as long as that totem remains planted, all nearby allies will have the ability, with the advantage of a tainted land, just in a much smaller radius instead of being, I guess it looks like about half the size. Looks like there was almost an engagement there, but then Solas pulled away. Solas is going to be going for actually a level 2 Urk Pit there, and he's going for a clan setting as well. You got stables now out for BraBox on the bottom level, as well as barracks, or excuse me, the front level. And here we go, finally, in the second bracket, you have these teams going for the outpost on the side. You got Boromir being targeted down, while Theoden and the Rohan Spearman try to target it from the back. But here comes a lot of Mithlond sentries, Legolas, Gorkul, and Azog, as well as some Goblins. Going to be moving in maybe on this position. Boromir going to take out that Fire Drake there, but he's going to take most of the brunt of the damage from the Fire Drake, and he is almost dead. Legolas using his Hawk Shot, I think it was just on some Rohan peasants there. Might have wanted to target Boromir, as it might have been able to take him out. You got some Gondor Knights there, Gondor soldiers. You got some Rohan peasants there. Going to take some poison damage, I think, from those battalions of Goblins that we saw there earlier. But with that Fire Drake dead, I think MattysMirks is going to start working down this Fire Drake there and take the creep, as well as he did take the outpost there. The cavalry from BraBox is going to start moving around, maybe trying to do some harass there. They could get a builder kill here. This would be very nice for him to get. I think he is going to get it. Actually, no, he's going to turn around and go somewhere else. You got Lurtz up to level 3 now. You got a Berserker out here. And here it is. Solas has put in a tower on a Stonewain map. I'm pretty sure no one's going to be happy with this, as towers are very hard to push on in a Stonewain map, and they do help you hold your position quite well, but I think it's more of a gentleman's rule. You just don't put up towers or walls on a Stonewain map. But there's a tower in the middle, and that, I think, will probably help hold that position there in the middle. Solas is being very confident that he's going to be able to hold his position. BraBox does take the signal fire there, as he's building a lumber mill there now. Lumber mill you don't expect to be on the bottom level of this map. You got these cavalry from BraBox doing some work, getting some good harass there. Level 2 now, stables there. He's going to get some Rohirrim pumping out. Theoden up to level 3. If he can get up to level 6 there with a good cavalry army, maybe some code in there, he can take out a fort fairly easy. Azog almost a level 3. I'm not sure where Gorkil is. Legolas now is almost level 2. He just Hawkshot to make sure he picks off a level there. And actually, apparently it does a lot of splash damage because using those units per clump, and he gets at least 6 or 7 units there. So he's got a cavalry army going here for BraBox. It could be quite powerful in the future if he can get the advantage he needs. Boromir gets to level 3. If he can get to level 5, there you can get his leadership to his troops, so that way you don't have to have Theoden there for the leadership. Gorkil, I believe, actually is the only goblin unit who provides, goblin here who provides leadership to his troops. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Azog does have... Oh, that was the... Okay, I was thinking it was Azog, but Azog does not have any, he does not have any leadership abilities, so the only leadership ability, or hero with leadership ability for goblins is going to be Gorkil there. I think on a very scary kind of looking force here, as you did see there, Solas has gone up for those level 2 clan sitting and the axe throwers there. You're going to have a siege works now going to level 2 for Solas as well. He's going to try and get those ballistas out to try and quickly take advantage of this strong position in the middle there. You got the cavalry army from BraBox going to try and work down this outpost. Maybe get a builder kill? I don't think they will though. Legolas uses Hawkshot. The outpost goes down, and his cavalry units want to get out of there. There are just way too many Mithlons. 3 battalions there. Mithlon's not the strongest cavalry unit in the game, but still, they are pikes, and they will do high damage to the cavalry units. You now have some tower guards, if I'm not mistaken, coming out for BraBox there, as he does have a level 2 barracks there. You got an archery range coming up, and it's going up to level 2, so he's going to get some Ithilien Rangers, maybe get fire arrows later on. You got another siege rush coming up for Solas there. They really want to take advantage of this strong center position there. This cavalry army is going to move around, maybe look to get some cleanup on the sides, but now there's Noldors out with Farsight on them, and they can just outrange this entire army by a mile. Look at that range. That is just such a long range. Does Gorkil manage to reach level 4 there? He is not. I think it's at level 4 he gets his leadership ability. Theoden, I believe, is in the mix over here. I can't seem to find him. So there he is. And he is up to level 4, so he does have King's Favor. He can give them all experience, which would be quite useful for these Rangers. Once they get to level 2, they will get the long shot ability, which is very devastating if used with the debuff. And used en masse. You got now some Mirkwoods out as well, because you have Noldors. You would expect Mirkwoods to come out there, and MattysMirks are right there. His namesake is on the field with him. Oh, the irony. Boromir has not used his Horn of Gondor recently, so he will have to have that. Excuse me, that was a lot of slurring right there. Boromir has his Horn of Gondor out, so he'll be able to use that in the next engagement. The cavalry army over here taking on some Mithlons, I think. Apparently they were too worried about losing this farm to be trifled with losing a few cavalry units to them. But now you have this outpost not taken by anyone, and it has been taken by MattysMirks, but it's not been rebuilt after it's been knocked down. You got the Elves there, 3 battalions of pikes, being able to easily protect those archer units from the cavalry army. Excuse me, had a burp there as well. And here goes a cavalry army, now picking up maybe a couple of tramples there as they go into the back to start doing the eco harass. That is so crucial in a Stonewain Canyon game. There's a ballista out now for Solas there. A lot of axe throwers here. They are very powerful. There's a siege works now or a siege workshop now coming up for BraBox there. Now the cavalry army of BraBox is taking out some of the farms, some preliminary damage there, as they keep running through and getting shot by archers. Might be able to pick up another villagers, but I think he's focusing on these farms. And actually, it's a level 2 farm. I didn't realize this until not very long ago, but you can tell the elven farms are level 2 by that little elfin statue with a brazier in there. Now that BraBox is, now that the western team is being pushed into the corner here, we're kind of preoccupied with dealing with this cavalry army. BraBox and Solas' siege have taken advantage of this lapse in attention and pushed right up to the base. And they're now starting to range that fort there. 3 ballistas there. It's going to do a lot of damage per hit there. And now that's see there is the totem pole being planted down by Gorkil, and it's going to provide a buff there to all units nearby. However, it is, I think, going to get targeted down there by the axe throwers, and then they're going to lose it. all those siege weapons do go down, but that Fortress of Dani is very low health. Actually, it looks like there's some webbing, some web cocoon that just got put in the fort. It's an upgrade to help make it harder. I'm not sure what the factor is, but it increases the health of the fort, makes it tougher, harder to kill. I don't think it's double, but it might be double the health. You got 3 battalions of Noldors out, as well as some Mercs and Legolas out here. And they're going to be very formidable for BraBox and Solas, even with this forward position, to be able to overcome, as they will just melt units coming at them. And now that Solas has taken this outpost, rebuilt it, it looks like a tower from BraBox is going to come up. More towers from the Eastern team, more forbidden rules broken. And this is going to also not only help cement their hold on the outpost, but it's also going to block basically any push, or nullify any sort of push that could be made on this northern side of the map. This fortress now on very low health, but these giants and the Mirkwood and the Noldors, I think, are going to be able to hold off this attack, although there is a large force from Solas coming in the middle. Lots of axe throwers. And here comes the cavalry army going to sneak around. Maybe they're going to go for the Noldor army, or they could go for some harass while this is all busy. It's kind of what you want to do when you get to deal with an army. You want to send some units to harass while their opponent is preoccupied with that. You got these pike, the Rohan spearmen there, kind of not really doing much, but just kind of just being a sentry box there. But there's another ballista out. If that ballista can just get in the fort while this fight is going on, then it would look very much like the fort of Dani could go down. A heal going down there. Legolas uses his hawk shot. What level is Legolas? He is level 5, almost level 6. At level 7, he will get the Arrowwind, a very powerful hero or army wrecking power. But all these ballistas, they're not going down that fast. I think this fortress is going to be able to go down. One goes down. Gorkil, though, is pinned. Azog with his Great Battle Rage, I believe, is the name of it. Yes, he targets down one more, but all I think it takes is going to take maybe one more hit or 2 on the fort of Dani, and it will go down. You got, I think it was Devastation being used by someone else. Let's take a look at the powers there. You got MattysMirks has got Farsight and Heal, 7 power points, 300 and 555 out of 745. And he did just purchase Elrond, as you could just hear there. Gorkil is still not level 4. He's not leveling as fast as I think he would in 2.01. Or maybe it's just he's not seeing enough action or getting enough experience, it would seem. You got Solas has gotten 2 5s and a 10, so he did use the Devastation. We just saw that. That Fortress of Dani is going to go down, I think, here, as these just one shot is all it's going to take there. And even though that ballista is dead, the fortress does go down for Dani. Solas is now at Warchant, Creebane, Devastation, 2 power points, 1200 and 472 out of 900, so he can build a large amount of stuff. As you saw there, Gorkil though did go up to level 4, so he will now provide leadership to all his troops, and that is going to help them stay alive a lot longer and help in the fights. BraBox has only have heal, and he's got 9 power points, so he's not really seen as much action. I think that's because he's mostly been focused on his cavalry army sneaking around the back and doing damage, and it's not really been too terribly effective. But he does have a level 3, I think, archery range with fire arrows, as you saw them equipped on those you saw them equipped on those rangers over there. Has he gone for upgrades yet? I do not know, but I did hear. Yes, there is a marketplace that just went up for BraBox, and in 2.2 the marketplace goes up and you automatically get the grand harvest bonus to all your farms. He has 751 and 815 out of 875, so he's pretty much command point capped there. Bryden, or Dani, has lost his fort. Is he building another fort yet? I don't know if he has another builder yet. Does he have another builder? I do not see another builder for Dani. And this could actually be very bad. If he does not have a builder, he's not going to be able to rebuild his fortress, and that means that this western team is pretty much done for. There is a builder, okay. He does have a builder. And he has no money, though, so I'm not sure. Oh, he has no money because he just spent it on a fortress there. That is good. He's going to get that back. He now has 1,000 money, 1,000 resources, but he's just spent that all, probably on building units. And he is not command point capped. He's 318 out of 475. MattysMirks has now got his arrow volley ability, and he has 1 extra power point there. So it seems very much like, except for MattysMirks, the western team is in the much better position overall. They have the better, more secure position. They have blocked off the northern side, and actually, it looks like BraBox has gone for this. I did not see it. We were looking at the powers and stuff, we did not see that BraBox went and he took out this Fire Drake in the south and now just captured the outpost. So now both eastern teams have the outposts, and that is going to be a huge eco boost. Gorgo's going to be stunned there, or pinned there by Lurch there, but Lurch once again not going to be able to go in and take them out with all these Noldors out. If they get to level 5, their Weapon Song will make them very powerful versus heroes because they will have magic damage plus the bonus from the Weapon Song. The Air Volley going down from MattysMirks, I think it was on the Ballistas there, but they was not able to really deal with the damage as it was the Ballistas retreated as soon as they saw the Air Volley drop. The Cavalry Army once again sneaking around. There's Theoden in there. He's going to see the Fortress there going up at 60%, so I think it's going to go up. But BraBox not targeting down any builders. It would be a good idea to get the builders down maybe. It's going to be a level 2 farm going down though. Azog almost level 6. Gorkill is still not level 5. He's not leveling very much, I would think. I'm wondering if it is the patch difference, something to do with the patches, or it's just that he's not seeing enough action, as Azog is leveling quite well there. Elrond now level 3. He does have 2 heals there, which is very powerful. He has Athelas, and he also has the Restoration, which heals and resets all friendly ability timers. And here's the army of BraBox pushing up the middle here, and with this army not really moving in on it, they're going to get up the very enclosed ramp, but then they're going to push back down, which is not a good choice there. As they're pushing back down the ramp, means they're going to have to bunch up to get back up again. And they do not want to bunch up with those 2 giants there. Those giants will do massive damage if they're bunched up and hit the whole army. Glorious Charge from Theoden, so he is level 6, but that Glorious Charge is not going to be very effective, as I think he's going to get both battalions of Rohirrim out of there, but they're going to have to retreat. Azog is going to be pinned. He's got the Great Battle Rage down. This is not very nice for him, but there he is. It is Legos up to level 7. He does have that Arrowwind ability up to level 8 now. Look at that Arrowwind. It took down so many upgraded Affiliate Rangers and Tower Guards. He went up a whole level from that. That was really cool. At level 7, level 8 is not easy to attain. He is about a fifth of the way to level 9. That was just an insane amount of damage and death and destruction. Here comes MattysMirks though. A level 5 Merkle battalion there. You got a mine from Solas there. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. As you see, he did have a mine, so that must mean he must have a level 3 siege works out. Or yeah, he's a siege work. I was mistaken. I thought it was a siege workshop for a second there. I'm not sure I thought that. We got a level 5 Noldor battalion. That's going to be very powerful. If they can find a hero to target down, they're going to activate Weapon Song. Almost another level 5 battalion. Level 4 right there. If they take out this farm there, they're going to be level 5. You got more upgraded Affiliate Rangers. Still no upgrades, I think, for... Actually, there is upgrades for BraBox there. He does not have anything purchased, though. And also an armory for Solas as well. So maybe we can get some blades on these axes there. They can be very formidable against all buildings and units. A level 4 giant for Dani. That is impressive. He has got to have micro that giant so well. Actually, there's the cripple from Lurch going down on Gorgo King. And actually, I'm not sure, is he in there somewhere? I don't see Lurch. There he is. And he has just gone tomato red. He is mad. Lurch is here, and someone's going to pay. It looks like it's going to be the Goblin King, as I don't know if Dani has MattysMirks has his heal up, and it does not look like he gets it up in time. Lurch will get him killed, get a level off of them, now has level 5, because all Isengard troops a leadership above. Elrond's going to go up to level 4. At level 5, he will get the Restoration ability. Legolas is halfway to level 9 now. His Arrowwind ability is more than halfway off a timer. These Ballistas, I've noticed something, that the Giants can level up, but Ballistas cannot, and I kind of don't understand that. Maybe it's because Giants and Ents cannot be upgraded with such things as fire arrows, but neither can Ballistas, so I don't understand why Ballistas at least don't have the level ability. As I know, this Great Battle Rage going down again, he's going to start targeting down those Ballistas maybe? Or I think he's targeting down all those units, and that might not be the best use of his time. As he does go down to Lurch there, and all 4 Ballistas, or 3, now all 5 Ballistas were unattacked after his fight there. But here comes MattysMirks, and MattysNoldors, and MattysMithlons. Oh, that same is just so much fun to mess around with MattysMirks right over there, and MattysNoldors. They're going to come in from the north side, ambush these Ballistas, and they're all going to go down to the Noldors. So it looks like that fortress that from Dani did go up, and it is going to be upgraded with a web continued automatically, as well as he's put 3 spider holes on the. That is going to be very useful for him, as that is in one of the 3 choke points going up into the base towards MattysMirks Fortress and the eco in the back there. So he will block that off, and that is very useful right there. A level 6 Noldor battalion and level 5. So 1 level 5, 1 level 6, a level 5 Merc would still revive. But here comes the big push from BraBox and Solas there. The siege protected there, and here comes actually upgrades now finally on these tower guards. And they're going to take out, I think, the level 2 or level 3 and the level 1 barracks there. And that's going to be a big blow, as those Noldors are no longer going to be able to produce, as well as Merkwas are probably not going to be able to produce. And Wildman Summon from Dani goes down from the as his fortress is back up. He's going to try and work down most of those ballistas there, as well as there's going to be a Bombadil being summoned in on the back of all those Noldors, and he is just going to do serious damage. But most of the Noldor, I think all the battalions actually survived 1 unit, 2 units, and they're going to target down Bombadillo. And this Elven army once again is going to be able to live and retreat and regen once again. But there is a Drogoth on the field. There comes the Cab army, and Drogoth is going to take a nice solid Rohirrim home for dinner tonight. You got the ring apparently was being dropped. I did not see it, but I think it was dropped over there. I didn't pay attention to it. I don't know how it ended up over here in the hands of Dani, but it looks like it might have been brought over there by Solas. I'm not sure why he would do that. Some players do not like to play with the ring, but the smart thing to do is just secure the ring and then never purchase the ring here yourself. Never give your opponent that ability to be able to tip the balance of the game in their favor if they get that much of a cash flow. Once again, these outposts have not been contested at all since the Western team has captured them this time. The battle tower in the north is going to be helpful, but the southern side, that outpost is unprotected and could easily be taken by, say, Azog or something. Drogoth once again targeting down unprotected, helpless units, and he's going to work on all these cavalry, all these the list is there, but there is the lightning tower going down on all those Mirkwoods and Noldors, and once again it looks like most of the battalions, if not all of them, except for the level 5 Mirkwood battalion, are going to survive. And they just regen and live. Drogoth now up to level 2. He did use his fireball ability over there. He did see a Saruman out. He has not used anything. He's taken half damage. He's at half health. That is not good, as he's going to have to run and take a lot of damage just to be able to use his Wizard Plus ability. Drogoth is now almost level 3. The Goblins here are going to take this outpost finally. It's about time, as the northern or the eastern team has just had too much of an advantage with this eco there. There is actually now a Gandalf on the field for BraBox. He has seen a little bit of action as he is a little bit over level 1. Aragorn level 2 now for BraBox. Boromir is up to level 4 there, and those Noldor are actually going to be start ranging on this army there. And there goes Gandalf taking a lot of damage. The hawk shot, the heal goes down for BraBox. Gandalf retreats, but he's once again not got any sort of experience on him. There goes Sharku charging right in the middle of Pike, and he's going to go down so quickly. Now level 3 for... that was a weird noise. Now level 3 for Drogoth. I know that the axe throwers have a bonus damage versus all flyers, the Nazgul, the Eagles, and Drogoth. I think apparently when they hit him, they make a certain particular noise that I've never heard anywhere else in the game. The cavalry army for BraBox once again looking to do some damage. I think he's mostly focused on their infrastructure or their eco. But here comes Drogoth. He sees them and he wants another Rohirrim for lunch. He's still not hungry. So he's still not sated by that one Rohirrim he had. And he's going to do a lot of damage there. And apparently he missed the Rohirrim. The Rohirrim did fall back to the ground. But those axe throwers, he runs in way too close, and the axe throwers are going to take out half of his health in one swoop. Axe throwers now with upgrade armor and upgrade forged blade. There's a freezing rain being casted. I believe that was by Solas there. And now that BraBox has that Siegeworks upgrade with the flaming shots, he's going to get some trebuchets coming through, and they're just going to be able to range out all these units. So this is the entire bottom level, or front level of the western team is going to be completely taken by the eastern team. Yeah, these directions are getting me all backwards. Drogoth is going to be able to retreat against. He's a very low health now. He's going to try to take out this level 3 Gondorian soldier battalion there. Going to get another level off of that. Might want to get on this level 2. Excuse me, this level 2 the words escape me. Level 2 clan setting. But there is the fortress for Dani. Excuse me, my brain's all over the place right now. My fortress for Dani is taking lots of damage from all these siege weapons. Saruman not quite level 1, but he did get quite a lot of experience there. He's going to have to go attack. Maybe he's going to run because he realizes that the Great Battle Rage from Azog could easily take him out. You got Aragorn and Boromir, though, they could maybe take out these heroes. But the Noldors, once again, being very, very powerful in this map, as they can easily range down these levels. Here comes Solas, though, with a massive Axeman army. He could potentially push in on the fortress of Matty's here. There's a Thranduil we did see. He did activate his Deadeye ability, which gives him a bonus to his attack, speed, damage, and range. So basically, he gets all the stats except for his armor gets a bonus. Elrond is now up to level 5. He did use his heal and his Athlete Restoration ability. That is going to be that trebuchet going down, as these Noldors once again target down all the siege weapons and gain another level. A level 8 battalion, a level 8 battalion, and a level 4 battalion of Noldors. If he can get these saved from these Wildman summon, that would be very good indeed, as they are very powerful, especially at higher level. There's an end summon going down as Soul's going to push in and try and get that fort of MattysMirks down. There's the Crystal Moat going down, but that is good versus melee damage like Lurch, not these axe throwers. A debuff from the Enshrouding Mist does go down. These soldiers would be well used to move over to this side position over here, just away from the general area vicinity of the debuff, so they could do higher damage to this fort. This fort is going to take a lot of damage for those upgraded axe blades. Bombadil summoned in on those Noldors. Once again, he's going to do a lot of damage, it would seem, with his Sonic Bombadillo, but he's going to get targeted down, and once again, all these battalions are going to stay alive. These axe throwers taking a lot of damage now. The fortress is almost down. The ring has been dropped as MattysMirks' fortress, or Dani's fortress, has gone down, but he's still alive with a fissure there next to the fortress or where it was. He's trying to build some more tunnels. The ring is there at the base of his fort. Here comes the 3 battalions and Theoden on the Rohirrim. They're going to easily start working on all of these farms and everything. I think the fortress might just survive there. Legolas now level 10, but his Arrowwind, he did use his Arrowwind ability somewhere. I did not see it happen, but it is going to be on cooldown for a little bit longer there. But with Solas and with cavalry army from Solas moving in from the north and cavalry army from BraBox on the south side, I don't think this western team can hold out for any longer, and I think it might be a GG situation here. It might have been a GG situation for quite a while now, but now we're beyond the point of no return. It is quite clear that the eastern team has won this. Look at this eco over here, all this infrastructure. If Elves could get a barrage, and you could just barrage all this, that would be the most satisfying thing to do. And now it looks like these Rohirrim are going to be taking the ring back to base, or just maybe holding up at home. But Dani has been defeated as he loses his fissure over there, and actually MattysMirks will quit out. As with his ally out, he is no longer going to be able to hold off. And I think that is going to be game 1 to Solas and BraBox there. Well fought to them, very well played. I do think that maybe I could see the lack of a use of implementation of towers in the next game, but it would be nice if that would happen. But I can understand why you would want to use towers. It is smart. It's kind of a gentleman's rule to not use towers. But very well fought to both players. They did do what they needed to do. They kind of rushed in, they held the position, and then they started using the siege weapons, just pushing on the opponents. And once again, MattysMirks and Matty's Noldors being very powerful, as they always have been and always will be. Anyway, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this cast. I'm going to be getting another one out tomorrow, as I'm going to be doing one every day for these special casts here. I think there's an issue with Game 2, this bracket here. I'll let you all know about that tomorrow when I get the cast going. But as far as I can tell, it doesn't look like Game 2 was uploaded, so we might have to maybe call the bracket there. I'm not sure. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great day.